Hello, everybody. My name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP, and I'm here today with Sven Lange from Avanade. Sven, tell the people who you are, what you do, and all about your history with Dynamics.
Sure. Thank you very much, Vic, for the introduction. So my name is Sven Lange. I'm working for Avanade now since over 7 years, I think. Currently in a position of leading everything around experiences in the automotive industry here in ASG, so Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And before that role, I was really working hard on Dynamics. So I started with Dynamics 4.0, and from there on-prem, cloud, everything which was until today or is until today. So Power Platform, CM Online, so everything which comes along, I was tackling also in my past.
Okay, great. And we met a few years ago at the Resco Next conference in Rome. You've got a history of going to Resco Next. We've got another show happening in Vienna in June. So tell us all about sort of your history with Resco.
Ooh, this is also a long time ago. I think it was 2018. So before I even joined the first conference, we had a project at an automotive client where they really needed to have some data offline and had some struggles with introducing different apps, so to say. So the standard application for mobile from Dynamics back in the days. What was it called? Mobile offline client or something like this.
Yes.
So it was hilarious bad, to be honest. So, and there, the first contact with Resco started back in the days with Gabriel. Maybe some of you already know him. And it was super easy. So the responses were quite easy. So super fast and open for feedback. And whatever we needed, we got it. And also the client was so happy. And then more and more developed. We had other projects where we were then really tackling field service areas, where my previous colleague, Jens Grammer, who's also an MVP here at Resco, was working with customers in Switzerland. And from there on, everything developed. We have multiple customers here in ASG which are using Resco and really happy with the solution. And therefore, I'm more than willing every time to attend these conferences and to get in touch with the guys from Resco, meaning also whenever I'm in Bratislava, because I have developers sitting over there working on my projects, of course, a visit to the Resco office, so the headquarters, is a must-have. Yeah, so whenever I'm there, I'm visiting them at least once a day.
And, we'll talk a little bit about the upcoming conference, but, we met in Rome and I was at the conference in Spain, but you've been three times. Tell me a little bit about your experience at the conference.
Yeah, I mean, it was three times. I mean, in the meantime, there was also the virtual conferences during Corona. That they were not that good as in persons, of course. But yeah, for me, the first time, as you said, in Rome, it was for me something really exciting. Everything was new. I've met so many new people. I met the whole Resco team because I previously had like one or two contact persons, and then everyone was there. I was completely flushed and overwhelmed. Then continuing with Lisbon, it was great to see everyone again. I mean, that was also a common thing after the COVID, to meet people in person. I think the flight was even with a mask, if I remember correctly. But it was great to meet all the people and get the exciting news. And because I was also like, okay, COVID, Resco, field service during Corona, maybe a tough time also for field or for agents out there, to even get work because then everything was a little bit changed, because working from home, working offline, working from abroad was the new normal, right? So everyone was back out of the offices, working from home or elsewhere. And Resco did it, I think, in a really good way. So they were not like shrinking the company. And then attending Spain was also really great. Great location, great sessions. They made a huge step, even with their new colleague, Ben Vollmer, who attended the board. So strategy-wise, also new direction. So whenever I'm going there, it's really, okay, it's the Resco, is this a new company? Because within 1 year, so much is happening on their side. Improvements, new features, innovations. So it's always great.
So, what I really like about it is it the crowd is very specific, few hundred people, but it's all about advanced mobility and dynamics, right? And to see what people are building on this platform and how they're using it, whether they're, servicing refugees in the desert or salespeople on a ticketing route, everybody's got a different way of using it, and I think it really it really shows how powerful this application can be built into.
Definitely. So because when I attended, I think the first and even the second time, I had a picture. So the Resco is typically used for these and these scenarios. And when I've attended there, they were describing successful client stories and case studies where it was like, oh yeah, you're right. This was an awesome use case. And what you used Resco for this? Awesome, because the platform is easy maintainable, so you can, like in Dynamics, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't need to be a CRM in a typical way.
And I've always had people asking me about using iPads as a mobile device against Dynamics. And in Spain, the first time I really saw somebody who built a true mobile platform using Resco on an iPad, and they rolled it out to several hundred salespeople. So, I mean, I think it changes the game for mobility.
Definitely. I mean, I can also remember a customer. There was one guy, and he said, "I don't like to work in Dynamics." And he was working so it was for the sales part of Resco. He was always with his tablet working in Resco because he said, "That's easy. I have everything. I synchronize everything. I can do it on the go, on the fly, wherever I am. I don't like to sit on a desktop PC or anything and working in some kind of applications." He was really the typical sales guy who's out there chilling with his iPad or mobile phone and doing some stuff. So this was really unique guy.
So we've got Vienna coming up, and it's going to be just a few weeks. So, what are you looking forward to at that event?
I mean, the first thing which came in my mind when they announced it in Spain was, oh, nice, it's summer, because usually the conference is more in the later part of the year, but at least when I attend, it was always warm countries, right? Italy is a warm country. Spain, Portugal, so good countries even in the later part of the year. But in June, Vienna, I think this is the best time to travel there, and I'm really looking forward. I mean, it's the 10th conference, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really looking forward what they're doing there. I already have some sneak previews, so to say. So I'm really looking forward. What I mean, with the latest news we've received, also with or how to say, scaling into the Power Platform and the possibilities with the new products, with Steps Plus, Forms Plus, this is more attractive to also shape smaller solutions, which are from cost perspective also in a lower area. And I'm really looking forward what the next steps will be in the direction also of Power Platform, because I think this is the right step. Don't know if it was introduced by Ben, but for me, this is the best step they have could make.
Yeah, I think they've got some big announcements around Power Platform coming. And, back to Vienna in June. If you haven't been to Vienna, it's a very busy place in the summer. I think going there in June, you're going to get the weather and you're going to get one of the nicest cities in the world. So, well worth a trip. And for Microsoft partners that are listening to this today, we're doing a pre-conference day for partners only in Bratislava, which is only an hour away from Vienna, Slovakia, their head office. So we're going to meet there, and actually we're going to take a cruise on the Danube to get us back to Vienna the night that evening. So it's going to be a great day, a great event for partners. So if you're a partner, there'll be a link on the video to sign up for the partner day and a link for the Resco.next day.
Exactly.
Okay, Sven, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to catching up in Vienna in just a few weeks.
Me too. Hope to see you there.
Have a great day.
Same to you. Thank you.